Grab some popcorn and get comfy, and let's watch our good friend and teammate Justin Swanson put on a show we won't forget.
That was quick. The shot might be a little high. I had it on the 30 yard spot, not the 20. All right, guys. Here's my doe that I shot tonight. Took a little while to find her. The arrow actually went in up high and came out a little bit back, so it plugged up the hole. I was actually really lucky to find her. I found one drop of pretty good spot of blood coming across this field. She actually only laid in there about 30 yards, but I must have walked around her about 4 or 5 times before I found her. But my earn a buck is complete. Now I am buck hunting. So this is a nice mature doe for New Jersey, so I am definitely happy with her. It's opening day and got it done, so it's time to go buck hunting now.
Lethal Mission is sponsored by
It seemed like as soon as Justin got up in the stand, he had deer all over him, and it wasn't long before he had 2 shooters come out right underneath him.
So unfortunately, Justin was on the wrong deer. I can tell you from experience, the struggle of self-filming is real, especially when you got 2 shooter bucks out in front of you. I don't even know which one I'd shoot either. But it's the first buck of the season, it's only October, and it's just the beginning.
Alright guys, it is November 17th. The rut has slowed down quite a bit, but there are still bucks tending does. Kind of like in a weird phase right now where some of the bucks are actually locked down with does and some of them are hopefully starting to break free. I haven't hunted this spot since November 4th, and when I sat here that day, I saw bucks all over the place. I just didn't see nothing mature. Well, I just checked my camera. Here, the turkeys in the background. I just checked my one camera I have on a scrape over here about 60 yards to my right. And last night at 4:40, a big high rack deer that's limping real bad was tending a doe across this field. So I'm hoping he's still in the area. I'm hoping she's still in and brings him out tonight and I get a shot at him. So it's been a great November. I'm just blessed to be out in the woods, honestly. I love coming out here every single day, hearing the turkeys, seeing the birds and all that good stuff. So it's been fun. So hopefully I'll get lucky tonight and get one down.
The rut was starting to fade away for Justin up in New Jersey, but the secondary rut was soon to follow, so there's still hope.
It is November 23rd. It is the day before Thanksgiving. I am hunting in my spot where I got a big buck that's showing up on the covert, limping really bad. So I'm hoping I see him tonight. I got him on camera a bunch of times, but like we're just playing chess right now because unfortunately I can't hunt after work anymore because it gets dark so early. So the days I'm working, he seems like he's showing up. So I'm hoping I'll get him today because today it's Wednesday, so I had off instead of usually I work on Wednesday. And last Wednesday he walked right by the stand. So I'm hoping he comes in tonight. So we'll see what happens. Got a perfect northwest wind. It's cold. It's 41 degrees out. It's like one of the coldest days we've had in a long time. It's been really windy like the last 4 days, and today the wind has finally settled down. So hopefully with a little luck, I'll get lucky and old Hobley will come walking through. I'm not even sure how many points he is because he's got like a funky looking rack that I can tell didn't really get the greatest footage of him on the camera. So we'll see what happens. So the rut's kind of tailing off, so hopefully he'll come out and try to feed in this field. So we'll see what happens. So if not, I'll be back after him tomorrow.
So Justin finally caught a glimpse of the big 8 he was hunting. However, he was hanging just on the far side of the field. So the next day, Justin made a midday move with the hawk. I can promise you, if that deer does what he did last night, he's going to be in trouble.
All right, guys, it is November 24th. It is Thanksgiving, and I'm hunting. My family's actually not having Thanksgiving dinner until Saturday, so it actually worked out perfectly because today the wind is perfect to hunt my big buck that I'm after. So I'm after a really big 8-point, one of the biggest deer I've ever chased in my life in New Jersey's here. So with a little luck, he'll come out. He's been coming out to this bean field behind me. So right now I'm in a travel corridor where the bucks are cruising. It's late November. The main part of the rut is kind of over. They're kind of back up on their feet searching because I got a bunch of new rubs all in this area that when I was walking in I saw. So hopefully, with luck, he'll come through here. There's a couple other nice shooter bucks too that if they come in, I'll probably have a really hard time passing them up. So there's a lot to be thankful for. I thank the good Lord every single day that I'm able to come out here and chase the whitetails. You know, it's my absolute passion, something that I absolutely live for. So hopefully we'll have a big buck to be thankful for today. But if not, I'm just thankful to be out in the woods. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Just shot the biggest buck of my life. I think I made a really good hit on him. He is a big 8-more. That's the deer I came in here for. It looked like a perfect shot. Yes. Yes. It is Thanksgiving, and that is something to be thankful for. I cannot believe that happened. I had deer around me the whole night. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. That Black Eagle arrow looked like it went in perfectly. I didn't hear him crash, but there's no way he's going too far with that shot. There's no way. Perfect quarter away shots. It looked like a perfect shot. Yes. This is definitely the best season of my life. Yes. It is November 24th. It's Thanksgiving. Luckily, the bucks are not with the does locked down like they were. This deer has been locked down pretty much solid the whole month of November. I've seen him about 5 or 6 different times, and each time he was with a doe and he just wouldn't leave her. I tried calling him. He had other little bucks with him. I could call them in, but he just wouldn't leave the actual doe that was in heat. Tonight, he came in and gave me a perfect 21-yard shot, and I was lucky enough to put a good, quick, clean harvest on him, and he only went about 60 yards and piled up. The shot went in a little high, so I gave him time, gave him a couple hours, waited for my good buddy Joey to come actually help me track him. And we did it in short order, and I am just thrilled to death. This has definitely been my best season yet. This is my 3rd Pope and Young deer of the year, so I am thrilled.
So after the banner year Justin's already had, you'd think that bear bow would be wore out by now. But nope, he's got one more doe tag left, and surprisingly, he's still got room in the freezer.
Alright guys, it is February 10th, late season here in New Jersey. I think it's going to be an awesome night here. Got fresh snow on the ground from last night, and the deer have been here because it is tore up. Alright guys, here's my doe I shot last night. I let her lay overnight because I actually hit her a little bit back. It came out perfectly in the pocket, but when I got down and checked my arrow, there was a little bit of gut on it, so I wanted to be safe. I didn't want to jump her and everything. It was
plenty cold enough. It was down to like 20 degrees last night. So she only went like 80 yards right to across this field and into the woods here, and died right there. So she's a beautiful doe, and I cannot be more happy with her. Definitely blessed, had an awesome season, and I am now done for the year unless a buck comes in. So I'm happy. The bear and bow and the black eagle arrows, they did the job as usual. The wasp broadhead, you know, you can't beat it. When you have good equipment, you're going to have good results.
Justin Swanson's season was nothing less than amazing. He was definitely an all-star on our team this year. It's an incredible experience just to be able to harvest an animal during hunting season, much less 3 mature bucks like Justin did. We know that Justin is incredibly thankful for the season that he had, and we are glad to have him part of the team. Now, from Lethal Mission TV, it's time for you to go out. We hope that you have a blessed season and success just like Justin did.
Crosstown Outfitters presents The Mission.
Galatians 6:9. So don't get tired of doing what is good. Don't get discouraged and give up, for we will reap a harvest of blessing at the appropriate time. Justin's season can be compared to what the Apostle Paul is talking about here. We will always reap what we sow, and like Justin, who put in the hard work and time, just like he does every season, this year all of his efforts paid off. But that's not always the case, and that's what keeps us hunters coming back year after year and not giving up. Even though harvesting an animal doesn't have a direct correlation with living for Jesus, the Apostle Paul says that if we live right by God's word, we will reap a harvest of blessing at the appropriate time and in God's eyes. Just like if we don't go out and put in the effort and the time to prepare for a season, the chances are slim we won't harvest that deer or animal we're after. And just like we can reap a harvest of blessing, we can also reap a harvest of consequence from the sin in our life. But if you are finding yourself exhausted from trying to do good in your life and living for the Lord, don't give up and get discouraged. I promise God is watching and your time of harvest is coming.